My name's Joshua Hevicon and I'm the Senior Practitioner at the University Retreat. So essentially, the University Retreat is a drop-in service for students who are enrolled at 3 universities in Bournemouth. And essentially the service is a crisis support service. So we like to define that as, or we like to explain that to somebody as a self-defined crisis. So whenever you're feeling like you're struggling to cope, we encourage students to come and visit us. And when a student arrives, again, we'll encourage somebody to have a one-to-one conversation with either myself or one of my colleagues, just so we can build a picture of the support that somebody might benefit from, whether that's in the service with us or whether that's outside of the service. So we've had 740 people through the door, and we'd like to think that that's a success in itself, because each person that's left has at least reported to be feeling better than when they arrived. In terms of, some more kind of outstanding, if you will, individual successes, people have accessed our service in crisis and we've been able to nip it in the bud, so to speak, just by providing a listening and compassionate presence, amongst other things. Whereas if they hadn't had visited us, they may have gone to A&E, or worse, the crisis may have escalated and they may have become unsafe and maybe hurt themselves, or even worse than that. We've had quite a number of students visit us who we've been able to support in that way. So we consider just helping one person, of course, to be a huge success, but we've been able to help quite a multitude of students stay safe when they've been in a crisis. Over 6 or so months since we've been open, it's become abundantly clear the value of this type of resource and what it offers to people experiencing, extreme emotional distress or in a mental health crisis, whatever that looks like for that individual. And in the context of suicide prevention, it's become really apparent how powerful this intervention, if you will, can be. And we hope, yes, to keep people safe in the moment when they really need it, but we also hope that people will access this service before things develop to that point of, I'm really not sure if I can keep myself safe. And we aim to provide that support and education and reflecting on self and strengths, so people can take that learning from the time with us beyond, so they can maybe nip their own crisis in the bud in due course. There's almost like a crossover. So, we can complement the existing wellbeing services in many different ways. One being just the opening hours. So when a lot of the other university wellbeing services close, we're open beyond the afternoon into the evening and well, till 9 PM, so at night. So it gives students that window of opportunity to come and visit us outside of, accessing the normal wellbeing services at the respective universities. Also as well, students can come and spend time with us after they've been to an appointment at their wellbeing team, whether that be a wellbeing appointment or a counselling service. And also we offer a little bit of a different space here. We can do maybe some more activities, we can listen to music, we can read books, but all with a wellbeing and recovery focus. So I think there's a really beautiful crossover, and it's fantastic to have all those resources close by that we can complement. We're especially excited about the training we have in store for the next year, and we're involved in a programme called Open Dialogue, or Peer Supported Open Dialogue, which many people, practitioners and people who have been worked with in that way in crisis, are almost lauding as a potentially paradigm shifting approach to mental health care, particularly in the realms of crisis support. And the team here are enrolled in that programme. So we're really excited about that. We're also really excited about skills groups that we're going to develop on Saturday afternoons, where we can invite students into the space to specifically focus on recovery education, not too dissimilar from other resources that are available via the NHS. So we're really excited to see what the future holds, because of course we're still a relatively young service, but we're really encouraged by our progress so far, and we're excited to learn and grow alongside our visitors.